G20 finance ministers and central bank governors met Thursday night here in Lima, but they waited until Friday morning to let us know what they were talking about. And it turned out this is one of the more interesting displays, perhaps the most interesting G20 press conference I've seen. Arrayed before the press on a long platform where more than a dozen ministers. That's a rare thing. Anyone who pays close attention to the G20 knows that these press conferences tend to be handled by the particular president of the moment, perhaps one or two others, while everyone else runs off to get on with business. But the bulk of the G20 ministers had a point they wanted to make, and that point was that international tax dodgers, we are coming for you. The focus of the discussion on Thursday night was the 2-year-long OECD effort to do what it could to find ways to plug the various holes that companies like Apple, Starbucks, others have been using in recent years to a greater and greater extent to basically outrun the tax man in their own countries, although right in plain sight, everybody knows they're doing this, and it's not particularly illegal because for the most part they're just complying with whatever tax laws exist in the jurisdictions they go to get away from from whatever tax authority they're trying to avoid. It's an opportune time for the G20 to do this, given the political issues surrounding inequality and the obvious injustice of these profitable corporations, at least seemingly not doing their share to bolster tax revenue at a time that many of these governments find themselves cash-strapped. So the OECD came forward with an action plan, 15 different initiatives that it said governments should implement to close these loopholes, these international loopholes. They're very arcane. They're on the website for anyone who wants to read them. But the ministers were determined that this effort has made a difference, and they are determined that they are going to implement it. Obviously, there will be skepticism around that, but the show of force in Lima today suggests that they're serious.